Hi, friends. Today we'll talk about generations. Who are the baby boomers? Generation X, Millennials, Generation Z, and even older and newer generations. Let's explore the characteristics of each and find out how they've influenced the world. Let's start with the lost generation. These people were born at the end of the 19th century and lived through the horrors of World War I. Key characteristics of this generation: deep disillusionment and cynicism. Having experienced the war and its aftermath, many felt lost and disillusioned with traditional values. Search for meaning and self-expression. Many members of this generation became renowned writers, artists, and intellectuals, seeking to find meaning in the post-war world. Tendency towards experimentation in art and life. This generation significantly contributed to literature and art, creating new styles and forms. The next generation is the greatest generation. These people lived through World War I, the Great Depression, and World War II. Key characteristics of this generation: patriotism and dedication to the country. They actively participated in wars and significantly contributed to their country's development. Sacrifice and striving for the common good. Individual interests often yielded to collective ones. High work ethic and resilience. They were ready to work hard to overcome difficulties. The next generation is the silent generation. They were born between the wars and grew up during the Great Depression and World War II. Key characteristics of this generation: value of work and savings. Economic hardships taught them to value every earned dollar. Restraint and conservatism. They preferred stability and traditional values. Striving for stability and order. Maintaining order in family and society was important for them. Now let's move on to the baby boomers. This generation was born after World War II during a demographic boom. They grew up in a period of economic growth and stability. Key characteristics of this generation: striving for stability and security. They aimed for a steady and predictable life. High work ethic and dedication. Work was an important part of their lives, and many reached career peaks. Value traditional values and institutions. Family, work, religion, and education played a crucial role in their lives. The next generation is Generation X. They were born during a period of cultural and social changes, such as the Cold War and the development of technologies. Key characteristics of this generation: independence and self-sufficiency. They sought autonomy and independence from their parents. Skepticism and critical thinking. In conditions of instability, they developed a critical attitude towards information. Adaptability to new technologies and changes. They witnessed the transition from analog to digital technologies. Now let's move on to the Millennials. This generation grew up in the age of the internet and digital technologies. Key characteristics of this generation: value work-life balance. They strive to find harmony between professional and personal spheres. Active use of technologies and social networks. They are the first digital natives and actively engage online. Seek meaning in work and life. They strive for work that brings satisfaction and has social significance. Now let's talk about Generation Z. This young generation was born into a world fully immersed in digital technologies. Key characteristics of this generation: high technological literacy. They grew up with gadgets and the internet, making them experts in digital technologies. Value self-expression and individuality. They actively seek ways to express themselves through social networks and other platforms. Concern for social and environmental well-being. They are worried about issues of ecology and social justice. Generation Alpha. These children are growing up in a world where digital technologies are an integral part of life from birth. Key characteristics of this generation: complete integration with technology from an early age. They master technologies from childhood, giving them an advantage in the future. Preference for visual information. They prefer visual forms of learning and communication. Attention to environmental and inclusivity issues. They are growing up with an awareness of the importance of sustainable development and equality. So friends, we have explored the main generations, from the lost generation to Generation Alpha. Each is unique and has influenced our world in its own way. Comment below on which generation you belong to and what you think about its characteristics. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel to not miss new interesting videos. See you soon.